Hey, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for watching this video. It is really going to change things around for your business, get you started on the path of proper internet marketing, and tap you into the market where 97% of consumers currently and actually are. Did you know that 97% of consumers in your local area are searching online for your services? So what you really want to do is get in front of them. That is how you're going to be able to get more patients than you really know how to handle if you do a good job at it. So let's get started with this strategy because I know your time is valuable. So what it is using a publicly accessible tool that is completely free, and a lot of other publicly accessible and free tools revolve around that one. They all work together with one main one at the center to drive people to your business, and you just have to go through and set each unit up once. If you want to tweak things later in the future, you just log into your dashboard at that particular tool and change things up, or you can just leave it as is. There's no problem there whatsoever. So that is how it is free, that's how it is hands-free, and set it and forget it. So let's go on to the first tool, which is going to be Google Places. I know you have heard of Google Places before. You may have even claimed your listing before. But if you have or you have not, you're still going to want to pay very good attention to this video because I'm going to take you behind the scenes and run you line by line of exactly what you need to type to make sure to maximize your results. Because if you don't type in the right things in the right way, then you will not get the rankings and listings that you deserve, okay? So this is the main page, and if you are a consumer or who wants to rate a company, you would click here. But if you're a business and you want to have your business listed on Google Places, then you will need to click here. And so if you have not claimed your listing at Google Places, then click here. It's going to take you to a very simple search box where you just type in your business phone number, and then it is going to bring up your listing for you. Because believe it or not, you are in Google's database already. If you ever were listed in the Yellow Pages or any sort of phone book anywhere, pretty much, then you have a listing on Google Places. You just need to claim it, and then you can optimize it. So just claim it by clicking there, putting in your phone number, and to claim a listing, Google may need to send you a postcard with a PIN on it, a personal identification number. And it could take a couple weeks to get that, but when you do, you just log back into Google Places, type in that number that's on the postcard, and what that does is verify to Google that you are indeed the person at the physical address in that listing. That's just to keep people from claiming your listing who don't actually have access to that business location and receiving the mail and things like that. So it just keeps out bad people from stealing listings, really. If you have already claimed your listing or you have it verified and claimed, then let's just go ahead and jump to behind the scenes and I'll show you line by line. This one is mine. And of course, my business name is Future Internet Marketing. And as you can see, I have it filled out all the way, and that is what you are going to want to do. So let's just go ahead and see what we need to do. For your company name, make sure that this is the company name that you would like to be known to the public as. And through this entire process, the characters that you type do count. I mean, to the point of Future Internet Marketing is different than Future Internet Marketing LLC, okay? So, however you want your business online persona to look, to read, just pick a standard listing that you like, just a standard way of putting out your business name, and stick with that forever that you are working online. Whenever you visit future sites and create a listing for your business, you're going to want to type in the same name that you type in here for your business. Okay? If you don't do that, there is the possibility that duplicate listings could accidentally show up in various databases throughout the internet. And if there are duplicate listings, then that means that your main listing is not getting the full attention and ranking power that it deserves, because some of these duplicate errant listings are sapping listing and ranking power away from it, because some search engines and people might be confused about which one to rank when, and consistency really is the key to long-term success with this, for short-term success and maintaining long-term success. Okay, so after you decide on how you would like your business name to look, it can be purely aesthetic. It can be. And for your street address, this is of course the street address for your business. And even here, it matters down to the characters that you type. For my business address, drive, like with the DR, is different than DRIVE typed out. So you want to pick a completely standard way of having your address and stick with that forever as well. I even like to encourage people to get it down to the point of, do you like drive with the dot or do you like it without? If you have a suite number, do you like to put the suite number like that? Or do you like to spell out suite like that? If you like to spell it out, do you like to have a comma there to separate it, or do you like to have it without? And if you like to spell it out, do you still like to put the pound in? It can be completely aesthetic. It really doesn't matter. As long as you come up with one and stick with it from then on, okay? You need to think about Google Places as your home base for your standard name, your standard address, and even your standard phone number. Your phone number, I strongly suggest that you, I started mine out with, these parentheses like that. And I'm just keeping it like that, which is fine. But why don't you, just for ease, go with just the dash version of it? Okay, that's what I would suggest you do. So that would be your standard business name, your standard address, your standard phone number. And then, of course, in your email address, just put in your main business email address for your front desk or whichever one you use. For your website, you need to put in your website, including the http://, and I would suggest always including the www. Although some people don't, some people like to leave it out, but I suggest that you have it in. But whatever you do, make sure you include the http://. If you don't have a website, then your business listings on any site and anywhere on the internet is going to be crippled beyond fixing until you get a website. I'm sorry to state it, I'm sorry to be so blunt, but that's true. Not having a website is a sign to Google Places and many other business listing directories that you are not taking the internet seriously and providing your online presence to consumers. So, they're not going to rank you, they're not going to take you seriously. For your description, you have 200 characters, and you just want to, again, come up with a standard description. Just a few sentences. Think of it like a classified ad, okay? And once you type that in here, then that's, again, the standard description that you can use on every other site as well. You just have to do this stuff once. For your first category, you want to pick the thing that matches you the best. And do not use a custom category. As you start typing, you notice that Google is providing suggestions. You must use something that is in the drop-down list for your business. If you're a chiropractor, that is in there. And if you need to choose something that is not in here, and you go with that, see, it's going to say here, note, you have chosen a custom category. You do not want to do that. Don't use custom categories at all for this page, okay? That is because you want to be listed in the categories that Google is familiar with and already has in their database, because then they know when to deliver your listing and how to rank you better. So you want to work within the confines that they are providing. It's just how it is. If you are not finding something in this drop-down list that specifically matches what you do, then you just need to pick the closest thing. You do not want to use a custom category no matter what. And you need to fill out all 5 of these categories. So no custom categories in any of them. So you need to come up with the top 5 best fit categories that you can. For service areas and locations, I have an office and I go out to my clients' locations all the time. I don't have an office. Well, I do, but they don't need to come to my office at all because I just like to travel and I go out to their office. That's why I say, yes, this business serves customers at their locations. If you're in that case too, then, go ahead and check this. And you need to have this checked, okay? If you do not have people come to your address, then you need to hide your address on your listing. Otherwise, your ranking will be shot out of the listings. It's just something that they prefer, and this is one of the insider secrets that you really need to follow for maximum results. So if you choose yes, by default, make sure that is checked too. But still fill out these two, okay? So you need to choose either a distance that you serve, or I just list Colorado Springs, the city I live in. I of course do serve the entire United States, but Google would not like it if I if I said that. They would think that was kind of funky, and my listing would not be trusted as well as if I had just left it like this. And that's perfectly fine with me. I'm just, again, working within the confines of what I know works. For most people watching this video, you're probably a chiropractor or a dentist or a cosmetic surgeon, a dermatologist or a lawyer or something like that, and you do have an office that patients and clients come to you to see you. So then you would just choose this, and all that other stuff goes away. No, all customers come to the business location, and of course your address is going to stay there. I'm going to change it back, and then we'll move on. Your hours of operation. Do not say I prefer not to specify. Definitely specify your operating hours. If you do close for lunch, see here, I'd like to enter 2 sets of hours for a single day. That's so, you could do it from 8 to 11, and then say like noon to 5 or whatever if you close for lunch. So they give you some flexibility for that. But be sure to put these in. For payment options, just check whichever ones you check, that you accept. And for photos, you can have up to 10 photos. And you absolutely must upload all 10. If you need to walk around your office and snap some pictures of, your waiting room, your equipment, your staff members, yourself, if you have a company vehicle, go ahead and take a picture of that, your logo, your business front, things like that. Whatever you need to do to get 10 photos and upload all of those. And for videos, you can do up to 5 videos. And you absolutely must upload all 5 videos. If you do not have any videos at all, then you're going to need to make some. And I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, how do I make videos? I don't even have a camera. I don't have video editing software. I don't know what to do. This is just completely and utterly intimidating, and I'm freaking out. I'm sad I even watched this. Here's the catch. No, not at all. Here's a cool site. Animoto.com, okay? Write that down, Animoto.com. All you really have to do is grab the pictures that you took here, go to this site, and what this site does is allow you to upload photos, and it has online software to make a slideshow presentation using your photos. It provides lots of music for you to choose from for background music, and you can add text blurbs and things like that, like your phone number, your website, your business name, benefits, services you offer. So you just will have this montage, this 30-second montage of photos of really nice music, and your text blurbs coming out and fading out, coming up and fading out, and another one fading in and going away, and another one after that, completely under your control. And they look really nice, and it's completely free to use. So you have no excuse whatsoever not to create your 5 videos. It might take you a day or so, but come on. This is just one of the things you need to do to have your presence online be the best that it can be. And if you need to upload them to YouTube because you don't have a YouTube account, just click on the link to go to YouTube, and you can set up a YouTube account. It's really easy. If you can set up an email address or a Facebook profile, you can set up a YouTube account. All you do is pick a username, enter your name, an email address, choose a password, and you've got an account. Then you click the big upload button, choose the file that the video file that you just made here, and then you upload it to YouTube. And YouTube is just going to give you a URL, an http://www.youtube.com, and then a specific URL just like this for the video you uploaded. You'll see it right on your screen. You can't miss it. You grab that URL, paste it in here, and add the video. You're going to do that 5 times. Easy stuff, okay? And of course, if you want more advanced videos made, then you are going to want to see my webinar that I have coming up. And in a section of that, I go into great detail, very great detail, and give you specs and specifications and tips and everything for anyone to make really awesome videos on the cheap, on the fly, and we go over it in great detail, great length. And I'm talking about just consumer level equipment, probably a camera you already have, nothing fancy at all, and give you video templates for you to write down and do, and expand what you're learning here. So be sure to look at that. There should be a link to sign up for my webinar right below this video. Next is the additional details, and you definitely want to add in some additional details. Some of the things that I added in, is telling people how long I've been doing it. Internet marketing, we're a decade-old company, over a decade. One of the original and oldest internet marketing agencies online. And telling them we do actually do video, because not everyone does. I wanted to link to my Facebook profile. If you wanted to link to your LinkedIn profile or something like that, you can just add that in. LinkedIn profile, and just put that in there. See parking available. Yes, you could even do like parking available, and you can even say more like in rear of building or something like that. It doesn't matter. And you can have just about as many of those as you want, but you do need to have some. Do put some in. You have to put up at least a few. You need to fill it out a little bit. And then once you have all of those listed, make sure that you do everything. That you do absolutely everything that I'm teaching you right now. It has to be filled out 100%. And after you do that, you're going to want to go on to step 2, which is going to Yelp.com, Hotfrog.com, Local.com, Foursquare.com, and MerchantCircle.com, and then /sign up, and go to all of those sites. It was Yelp, it was Hotfrog, it was Local.com, it was Foursquare.com, and MerchantCircle.com, and you are going to want to list your business here. These are what are called local business directories. And lots of consumers use these specific websites to find businesses in their local area, in your city. Remember, 97% of consumers are online using the internet to find businesses in their area to buy from. And these are the types of websites that they are using. Google Places is the number one. Then there's, all these others. So go there. You just fill out your business name, phone number, address. See, all you do is just create a listing, and then it depends on the site. Some give you an opportunity to add videos to it, and you just use the same videos that you used in your Google Places account. And most of them allow you to upload a few photos. Just upload the same photos that you used in Google Places. So really, all you do is visit these different websites and redo exactly what you did over here at Google Places, except you do it on these sites. And again, I can't stress this enough. For your business name, make sure it is exactly what you typed here. For your, I closed it. For your street address on all of these other sites, make sure it is exactly what you type here. For your main phone number, for your email address, everything, even your description, make sure it is exactly the same as all of these other ones. Okay, that is going to provide consistency. And the more websites like these more local directory listing websites that you list at, the better rankings you will receive at Google Places. Now, what you need to do next, step 3, go to the URL that is on your screen right now. And that is going to be a PDF for you to download. And what this is a step-by-step systematic plan for you to go through. Very easy, very, very quick. And it ends up with you printing out the last page, cutting it in half, and handing out the slips to your happy patients and your happy clients. What it does is direct them to your Google Places listing. Because when you set up your Google Places listing, you will have a very specific listing URL, and you will just need to put that URL for your Google Places listing on that sheet. It will tell you how to do that, and then that sheet, what it will do is direct people to give you ratings and reviews on Google Places. So the more ratings and reviews you have from actual consumers, the better you will rank and the more visibility you will receive in Google Places, which is, of course, the #1 local business directory on the internet right now. The more you do that, the bigger and better it will get. Don't do it yourself, though. Don't go to your listing yourself and submit your own review under a fake email or anything like that. There's absolutely no reason to do that. #1, it's dishonest and scuzzy, and I don't want people doing that. That's terrible. #2, it's completely unnecessary. if you can do things like, if you're a chiropractor, give someone a free adjustment, someone that you know, a brother-in-law, a sister, or whatever, a friend, and say, I'll give you a free adjustment if you go to this website and you leave an honest review. Don't tell them what to rate you, don't tell them what to write or anything like that. But it's okay to be a little bit strategic about it and pick people that you are pretty sure will give you a good rating. That's fine, but you can't control the situation any further than that. Otherwise, you're being dishonest, and that's just not cool, okay? So download that PDF, customize your own little template. You can just type it up in Word or whatever. You can jazz it up if you want. It doesn't really matter. The only important part is that you include the same instructions that we have written down for you. It's just copy and paste. No big deal. Just with a slight tweak to get people to go to your Google Places listing, and then hand it out. And what that is going to do is set in place the rich get richer effect that you will be seeing. Because when people see business listings in Google Places, they really like to go to other businesses that they have seen other people go to already and leave great reviews for. Because then they know that they have been vetted and are more trustworthy, and they're willing to drive further and to pay more to go to those people. Here's a real insider tip. You need at least 5-star ratings, right? Because when people leave a review, they're able to rank you for 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 stars. On the 5th star rating, like 5th person leaving a star rating, whichever star rating they choose, hopefully it's all 5, 5 stars for all 5 people. On the 5th time someone leaves you a rating using the star system, that's when your stars actually appear in your Google Places listing. So you want to try to get as many people as you can to give you high reviews, at least 5, because then your stars are going to appear in your listing. And that just catches people's eye. It's a really great tactic to use. And so there you go. This is one of the most powerful strategies you could possibly encounter right now to get some really excellent business into your practice right now, within the next month or 2, or maybe even 3, depending on where you're starting out or how much time you're going to put into this. It's going to get you in front of people if you really get the ball rolling and take this seriously and do it. And I hope you do, because it works. And once you get that ball rolling, you can be in front of people every single day. Once you do that, you really need to take your internet marketing even more seriously, because if this is all you've really got going for your internet marketing, you've got a table with one leg. Why would you just want a table with one leg? Even if it's a good leg, you've got one leg. So join me at my webinar. I am going to go through a tried and true auto content marketing system that I have been using for 11 years, that has been consistently getting my clients and myself at the top of the search engine rankings, and not just the search engines, but all over, a wide internet presence for the past 11 years, and it still works. It works like crazy. And I want to show this system to you, not just show it to you and then pull it back. I am actually going to show you how to do it, just like I did in this video here. I'm going to walk you through the system, show you how you can duplicate it yourself, and turn around and start using that auto content marketing strategy. It is probably 100 times more powerful than what I am teaching you right now. And Google Places is one of the most powerful strategies online at the moment. So if you have any interest at all in growing your business, opening a new location, or just simply expanding the one you have with more staff, getting more patients, just making more money and having more free time, more spare time, because you have the marketing strategies that are actually working and delivering results, so you can spend your time doing just that and not spending extra time floundering around and figuring what else to do, then please join me at my webinar. Let me teach you how to do this stuff. No shenanigans, no strings attached. Just sign up. It's usually about 90 minutes or so. And I have a live Q&A at the end of it, so you can there's a question box, and you can of course just send me any questions at all during the course of our online seminar together, and then we'll go over them in the Q&A session that's at the end of it. That just ensures that you are able to take all the information that I gave you and allow you to turn around and use it for your own business yourself, customized to you and your situation. So it's free. It's completely free. Seats are limited. The online software that I use, it can only handle so many, and so get your seat now before it fills up, because they do tend to go quickly as the week progresses. So snag yours now, and don't forget to attend. Don't forget to attend at all. Very important. If you have any interest at all in getting in front of 97% of your local consumers that are online, then you will want to join me at this webinar, and I'll show you exactly how to do that. All right, thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you at the webinar. So click the link to go sign up for that, and I'll see you there. Thank you. Bye-bye.